Hey everybody, Hayden here. As you can see, we're in a new studio today. I've got which side are we on? I've got a lot of blank space over here. Need to find something to do with this side. Got something cool going on, which we'll talk about in the video. But before we do, let's watch the new intro. Roll it. So, welcome back to the channel. As I explained in the previous video, I haven't been making videos as often as I would like to, but we're here now and I'm trying to do things a little bit more regular. So, we're in my new studio, which is actually set up in my bedroom, so I can actually get a bit more peace and quiet. My last setup was in the main living area of the house I'm living in. If people are watching TV, it just didn't really work out, and then I had an excuse not to make a video, so now, no excuses. Let me know what you think about this new setup, if you like it or not. What I've got currently is I've got my 4K TV from Falcon sitting in the background, and I've actually run a HDMI cable from my computer, which is right here underneath me, and it's run out to the back there, so I can put custom video content onto it, whatever I want. Like as an example, we can just switch it up and put a whole bunch of different things on, random things. Okay, it didn't like that one clearly. Yeah, here we go, just a few different video backdrops using the wallpaper engine from Steam. So it's something a little bit different, but let me know if you like it. So, today we're going to be talking about 4K TVs, smart TVs, and Apple TV. So, back before we went into the pandemic, which is COVID-19, and everyone thought that everything was going to shut down. We had no idea how bad it was going to be. I went out and I bought this. This is an Falcon 50-inch 4K smart TV. This thing was actually cheap. If I remember correctly, it was about $396. It was a good buy. Now, for under $400, you're going to have some constrictions and some downsides here and there. First of which, this thing takes approximately 15 seconds to fire up. Now, usually I turn on the TV, I'll go quickly grab a drink, come back, and then we're all good to go. So that part isn't too bad. The other big limiting factor I found with this TV is that the apps that come built into it, not so helpful. Don't get me wrong, you do have Netflix, YouTube, and Stan all built into it, which are awesome apps, and I use them quite frequently, but outside of that, there's not a whole lot that you would end up using, because this thing is an international import into Australia. So the App Store on the TV is a whole lot of European, Asian style apps that are in other languages, which for me doesn't really interest me, and I don't have a lot of use. I don't have a lot of use for it. So, in comes the solution. Apple TV, that guy right there. Now, I can't remember exactly how much I paid for this Apple TV. I think it was mid $200 mark, which is actually really good when you consider what you get. So, what exactly does the Apple TV do that this 4K smart TV could not? Let me explain. First off, it synchronizes with your Apple account. So if you have any photos that are synchronized with your account to the iCloud, you can now actually chuck them all onto the TV there and see them on full screen. You also have access to your subscriptions for things like Apple Music, Apple TV, and all that built directly into it, so you can use all those services as well. Now, for the big part, you have the entire Apple app library being able to be accessed through there. So all the apps that are TV compatible, you can just click one little button on your remote and speak the words that you want to type in, so you don't have to go stuffing around with little on-screen keyboards. And you can get pretty much any streaming app that is available on an iPhone, as an example, on there. So now, with the integration from Apple TV, I have YouTube, Spotify, Netflix, Twitch TV, Red Bull, just to name a few. I can't remember half of the apps I've got on here, but there's quite a few. Another big selling point that really got me was the remote. Now, if you have your TV set up correctly where it can accept TV inputs through the HDMI connection and whichever device is plugged into that, you could, in theory, turn on and off your TV just by using the one Apple remote. So one remote for everything, essentially. You could turn on your TV just by activating your Apple TV, and when you hold down the button and say, turn off, it'll turn off your TV as well. Unfortunately, because this is a cheaper TV, it does not support that functionality, but it's good to know that it's there. Also, the little swipe bar that you get on the top of the Apple TV remote is very, very cool. Instead of having physical left, right, up, down buttons, you just swipe your thumb in different directions across this little zone at the top of the remote, and it translates into swipe movements on the apps on the TV. I love it. And it's extremely easy to set up, especially if you already use Apple devices. All you have to do is plug it into power, plug the one cable in for the TV, and you're good to go. If you have an Apple ID set up already, you can hold your phone nearby and share your Apple ID information, passwords, Wi-Fi connections, everything straight to it. It will synchronize with your Apple account over that, and then it just sets everything up. I think I had it up and running within a couple of minutes once it was powered up. So very easy. This chair is really noisy when you bump the armrest. I'm gonna be careful not to touch that. But me being me, of course that wasn't enough. So I had to run an HDMI cable from my computer up to the TV to run it as a secondary screen so I can do all these crazy video backdrops for fun. So yeah, I've got two screens set up now, one right here and one behind me. I do have another screen in the mail which is identical to this one. Once that arrives within the next few days, hopefully, I'll have a dual screen set up here, so I've got more workspace available to do editing and videos, and then again video backdrops over here. And then when I'm not using these video backdrops, usually at the end of the day when I'm lying in bed, then I've got all my apps like Netflix, Spotify, Twitch TV, everything, and I just lay in bed watching that with the one remote after I turn on the TV, because my TV's cheap and doesn't offer the power on and off through HDMI capabilities. So yeah, this was a little bit of a quick, basic tech review video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and a subscribe button down below, wherever it is. Somewhere it might be over there. Maybe, no, can't remember. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. And on top of the new intro, we now also have a new outro. So, until next time. Bye.